Good morning, everybody. Today we are making dumplings. Leon is mincing some chicken, and we have all the other ingredients prepared. And we also bought some minced pork from the market. It's over here. So this is the chicken that we bought. I think it's a chicken thigh, and what you want to do is just to mince it very finely because you don't want to have big chunks of meat in your dumplings. So just spend a lot of time mincing it as fine as you can, and the theme for all of the other ingredients is also just to mince everything as much as you can. The next ingredient is shiitake mushrooms, and these were actually the dried shiitake mushrooms that we just hydrated. So after you hydrate them, slice them up first, mince them. Make sure to mince them very finely because actually we didn't mince the mushrooms enough, and we had chunks of mushrooms when we were eating the dumplings. So I guess it's up to your personal preference how finely you want to mince it. The next ingredient we have is cabbage. We just bought this. I don't know if it's a cabbage or a lettuce, but this is what it looks like. Just peel it, wash it, and mince it. We spend a lot of time mincing it because there's just like a lot of cabbage. I think we just minced like a whole head of cabbage, so there was really a lot. Then the next ingredient is ginger. I already peeled it and sliced it, so you just mince it. I mean, this is just like the time that you need to prep your ingredients, but after you have minced all the ingredients, then the construction of the dumpling goes by way faster. So yeah, how many times did I say mince at the start of this video already? Anyway, once you have your minced chicken, we have about 250 grams of chicken here. We bought 500 grams of minced pork, and that one is already minced, so you don't need to do anything. You basically just mix the minced pork and minced chicken together and make sure it's well combined. And then Loon also prepared this concoction of a sauce. I don't really know what's inside of it, but they are just mostly pantry ingredients. I'll have the ingredient list on the screen. Basically, you just add that sauce into your minced meat and combine everything. Add in the minced ginger as well, and while one person is mincing all of the ingredients, the other person can actually blanch the cabbage. So all of the minced cabbage, what you want to do is just to heat it up with boiling water, and that's just to cook the cabbage and make sure that you don't have raw cabbage inside your dumplings because nobody wants that. You just blanch it for a few minutes and you drain it because you also don't want soggy dumplings, right? So basically blanch it and then drain it, and before adding it into your minced meat mixture, make sure you squeeze out as much water as possible so that you're just getting like the cabbage flavor instead of just all the water that it has been cooked in. Okay, so this is the mixture that we have now. So after squeezing out as much water as possible and adding the cabbage into the meat, we added the rest of the minced shiitake mushrooms and just mixed everything until it's well combined, and that is your filling for your dumplings. Then we also bought this gyoza pastry dumpling wrap. There are a few different kinds, I think, but we bought the one that says 锅贴皮 on the packaging. Dumpling time! So now for the dumpling wrapping, this was actually quite fun because we just like sat at our dining table and started wrapping dumplings, and I've never really wrapped dumplings before, so we were just kind of playing around to see how well we could wrap the dumplings, and yeah, it's quite a fun activity. And even better, at the end of the activity you get to eat the dumplings. So good reward.
Wow. Last one, John.
2. Okay, crispier one. And you also got a crispy side also. Wow, nice. Not bad. The trick, I think, is to not put too much filling into the dumpling. Even though you want to have like as big of a dumpling as possible, but if you have too much filling, then you won't be able to close the dumpling properly and it won't cook well. So yeah, Lun and I were competing to see who was the better dumpling folder. You guys can be the judge of that. I mean, we are both pretty bad, so it's kind of equal, I think.
Look at my dumpling. How does it work?
I don't know.
Then got the flat surface to cook your meat.
Nice. I also have. See? Why?
Nice.
Why lah?
Very nice idea.
Nice.
Do you have to show every dumpling?
No,
Only the first few that you make, huh?
I guess so.
I mean, you can see that as we continued folding the dumplings, then we just got better at it lah. It's quite fun. We'll definitely do this again.
Look of concentration. Wow, you trying to make some like wonton shape thing ah? I don't know what lah.
This is how I make lah.
Wow.
See? 4 evenly distributed.
Stop moving it!
What is this?
This versus put the other one here. See, cute what? Mine is a center.
Yours got more filling, that's why it's harder to make.
Yeah, like
Mine
center than
effortless
2.
filling. Okay, come, let's try cooking some dumplings.
Okay.
We tried different methods of cooking the dumplings. The first one we saw was to pan fry the dumplings first so that you get a crispy base, but then add water to it so that you can steam the dumplings so that everything inside is cooked. We tried that a few times. They all seem to fail because, I don't know, I think actually our non-stick pan is wearing out a bit, so the base of the dumplings got stuck to the pan, and that was very sad, but at least like the flavor of the dumplings were good lah. In the end, we ended up just simply pan frying the dumplings and not adding any water inside. We had to flip the dumplings around a few more times to make sure that everything inside was cooked. But I don't know, like the adding of the water didn't really work for us because they just ended up sticking to the pan because as the water was steaming, the skin got a bit too soft and we couldn't flip the dumplings over at all. So they kind of just crumbled and it was a huge mess, but we ended up just pan frying the dumplings with oil and we just flipped it a few more times to make sure that all the meat inside got cooked as well. So we might have to try this like steaming method again. Maybe there's something that we are doing wrong, or maybe it's just like the non-stick pan that we had an issue with. Overall, this was a very fun day.
Oh, do that.
Highly recommend you guys trying to make your own dumplings. I think we made about
nice.
50 dumplings and we freaking just ate all of them in one day. I mean, yeah, we kind of ate them after we cooked them, and we also ate them for dinner afterwards. So I think we did try and freeze like a few dumplings, but we ended up eating most of them on the same day and maybe froze like 10 of them, which we ate the next day.
Yummy, what the heck? Vinegar is nice.
Definitely try making these dumplings yourself. They were really fun to make and easier than expected. Most of the ingredients for the sauce are pantry ingredients, so the ingredients list is actually very simple. Try it yourself. Hopefully you have fun with it.
Okay, that's the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe. Bye. Okay, last one for me.
Yeah, that's the secret. Just do 3 folds.
But it doesn't look that nice.
Yours not any better.
It's nice one!
It's like not one like evenly distributed. It's like here so many, here so many.
No, this is supposed to be a center, but I can't gauge where the center is.
That's why I do 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come, vote which one is nicer.
What's my one?
Which one is nicer?
So you just make it very simple there only. Settled.
Actually, this is not my best work. I can choose a nicer one. Just now I did one quite nice one, I thought.
This is mine.
This is mine lah! What the frick?
It's mine.
Yes, yours. You want to choose your nicest one?
I don't need lah.
Okay.
I haven't even made my nicest one yet.
Okay. Everybody, leave it in the comments below. Which is nicer?
I'll stretch this piece bigger so I can make nicer. Then, yeah.
Okay. This is Lun's dumpling, and he says it's nicer than mine.
Yeah, obviously.
This is my dumpling, which is obviously made by a skilled dumpling artisan.
Nicer.
Mine is better.